Experience is unconscious patterns of behavior that merge in memory into one story. We forget all the bad episodes and there are very few positive ones, so over time it seems that life goes by very quickly. People are ready to change for the sake of positivity, but repeated repetition of unwanted actions creates strong connections in memory. Changes can be accelerated by emotional concentration of substances, which is why incentives on the path of change are so important. Old connections in memory are destroyed by negative emotions, which is why it is so important to recognize the difference between the past and the future. With age, it becomes more and more difficult to change, as the concentration of substances drops and apathy sets in. We're photons who exchange freedom for new opportunities on the surface of the planet, but will always strive for it. Positive emotions are echoes of former freedom. When particles are released, objects age and decay. We're in a cycle of death. We eat, displace, and take the place of those who could be born. Only achievements justify this. The path to success is understanding the principles and developing logic, complicating tasks, and obtaining the necessary information. Successful individuals, particularly businessmen, are driven by results. Life, however, is not a labyrinth that can be completed from the end. We must choose an ultimate goal beyond life itself, a goal that will dictate all future births. Hyperactive people drive progress and often fall into crises, but losses are the eternal motivation that moves us to the stars. Our instincts allow us to evolve on this planet's surface. Global balance brings us freedom with solar energy, allowing us to rise higher in new forms of life. People aren't aware of the global process due to the action of instincts. We are swayed by emotions that dictate our earthly path. Take a glass, for instance. Is it half empty or half full? The answer depends on whether you're drinking from it or pouring into it. Similarly, in the grand scheme of evolution, there was neither an egg nor a chicken in the beginning. There was only the desire of their ancestors to preserve their offspring. Evolution is a movement in a spiral. Our life is its turn, and all events are curved lines. The size of the spiral is determined by conditions, and our position in it is determined by our consciousness. Whether we find ourselves higher or lower at the end of life is what truly matters. We need not renounce everything earthly. Instead, we must push away from it, like a bird preparing for flight.